So typically I wouldn't want to drop 250 on a fragrance at Marshall's. I had them pull it out the case, and I looked at the batch code, and it's I think July was the month, but 2021. It's kind of what and what for what I get it online, but I figured why not? I'm gonna do it. So I'm buying Silver Mountain water. It's a 2-year-old batch. I couldn't help myself. I'm gonna do it. So I was surprised. I did not leave it there. Creed Silver Mountain water. It is a November 2021 batch. I know some of you are going to ask. Yes, the bottle does match the batch code. 1X01D 250. Going rate from discounters. I contemplated. I was back and forth. And yep, here it is. Batch code matches. So I know people are going to ask all kinds of questions. Let's see, yes, the white ring and everything. And I got to say, I haven't even sprayed it and I smell it. It seems decently strong. This was an online return. I did find that out, and that's why I was like, nope, let me check the batch code, let me pull the atomizer off, let me look. I want to make sure nobody put a damn fake in here. It had fingerprints on the cap. That's not my fingerprints. So it's technically a used bottle. So it doesn't seem to want to focus because of metallics. There we go. But that's not my fingerprints. So it was purchased. So that's why I can smell it through the atomizer. And we're just going to paintbrush it right there. Jeez. So metallic and watery at the top, really. And a little musky, powdery feel. I get the green in the back, but like the tea hasn't really come in yet. But I was super giddy to find this. And the reason I was super giddy, not because I think Creed Silver Mountain Water is the greatest fragrance of all time or anything like that. I never see Creeds. I've been hoping to run across anything except for Aventus, because I've got friends that have ran across Aventus over the years. I've seen people find Green Irish Tweed. Would have loved to find Green Irish Tweed, original Vetiver, original Santal, or this. That's kind of the four I was hoping one day I would run across and they wouldn't have it way overpriced. Whereas, would I have liked to see this at $1.99 or less to make it even better than I could get it online? Yeah, I would have. But because of the circumstance of actually seeing this at a Marshall's. So that Marshall's, just to give you guys some ideas, that's a shit Marshall's. They never have anything. They haven't had anything worth, like, just a handful of just cheap little $10 fragrances for like 2 years. Now, all of a sudden, they have this glass case with everything in it. And they had a few decent things in there. Calvin Klein Defy, John Barbados, a few things. And then I see this Silver Mountain water box. Immediately go to the back, 250. It's like, okay, I need to verify how old is this bottle. Not super old. Old enough, but not super old. So I don't expect this to be some, 10-hour fragrance on my skin. I do expect it to give me about 6 hours, though. But my wife was so happy because I said, babe, you know how you always hear me tell people about your favorite DNA? She's like, yeah, that one that smells like metal. Yeah, that one. So this is the fragrance they all smell like. She said, really? Let me smell it. Pulled it off, let her smell the cap. She said, ooh, just like that. She said, yeah, that's it. So yeah, Mephisto, Club de Nuit Sillage, just all the ones that smell like this is the fragrance they smell like. I said, now I have the expensive one, which, don't get me wrong, I don't think this is any better than Mephisto. I love Mephisto. It's not as it's still very metallic, but it's a little bit more floral. It substitutes florals, rose and iris for the tea note that's in here. But this is I don't know how anybody can not like this scent profile. Honestly, it's just too good. It's nice to have a bottle of it finally. I have been wanting to expand my Creed library and my collection a little bit more. Recently got Virgin Island water. I'm hoping to get Aventus cologne and a bottle of original Santal. That's the next two that I was targeting. This was super unexpected, But I looked at it this way. I've been using this term a lot lately. I picked it up for the culture, not just for me, because it's just such a random and rare find at a Marshall's. And it was legit, and it wasn't a brand new bottle. Like, I believe this is pre-buyout. I don't remember the exact date of when Creed sold the company, but I believe this is pre-buyout. Was it early 22 or was it already done in 2021? I don't remember. I'll admit it doesn't smell super strong, but it doesn't smell super weak either. It's not an overwhelming scent. It's a clean scent. It's a refined scent. It's an attractive scent. Like I said, watery, citrus, inky feel that kind of gives a metallic vibe from the black currant in here. Very musky and clean, a little powdery, and then it's going to get more and more herbaceous as it dries from this tea note that's in there. But very much a clean, musky, metallic fragrance. Heavily replicated. And now I have the real deal. And now I can see through here. The juice level is hitting the rim because I got the light shining to me so I can see the juice level. You guys won't be able to see it. But yeah, it's up to the shoulders. It's literally hovering at the shoulders. So I would say it barely got sprayed. But it did get sprayed. But it barely got sprayed. So I'm good with it. Just because of the situation to find it. This is officially the best rack store pickup I've ever had. It's the most expensive rack store pickup I've ever had. But I finally came across a Creed. It's a Creed that I would love to add to the collection because when I say this is my wife's favorite DNA on me, absolutely. That's why I'm such a fan of Sillage. It smells cheap as crap compared to this. But out in the air, it's great. It's very similar. She's a huge fan. Mephisto. I'm a huge fan. She's a huge fan. Metal Rain from Banana Republic. Al Rehab Silver. Like all the different versions. I have more than that. But all the different versions I have that smell like this are great. It's nice to have the original, I guess. That's how you can look at it at this point. So, here we go. This is basically, you can look at it as a review. I don't know how I'm going to title it. I don't know how I'm going to do the thumbnail, but I'm familiar with the fragrance, so it's not like I'm going to do a full review later. This will be my Creed Silver Mountain Water video, basically. Performance is moot in this situation for me personally because what it's going to be is what it's going to be, and some people have their 30 minutes or less experience. Some people have their 4 hour, their 6 hour, their 3 hour, their 2 hour. I have a feeling that it's going to fall in the 6 hour range on my skin. I could be wrong. I'll update you guys in weekly rotation videos as I wear it. But it smells like it's got a decent potency on my skin. Very airy, but very present. And smells of quality. So, officially, the best find I've ever had at the rack stores. I now have a bottle from November 2021 of Creed Silver Mountain Water. Well, super crazy, random find that I'm putting back in the box right now from Marshall's of a 2021 bottle, late 2021, Creed Silver Mountain Water. There's their barcoding. They got stickers all over it, and I'm gonna leave it on there to commemorate it. I'm not trying to take these off. I'm leaving it on there because it tells a story. It tells a story through my fragrance journey and my content creation journey as well. So happy to find this. Was not planning on dropping $250 on a fragrance when I went to Marshall's today, but when in Rome, right? And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. So I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have a bottle of Silver Mountain Water? Regardless of which batch do you have, it's going to come down to people talking about what kind of performance they get. Well, go ahead and sound off. What kind of performance do you get? Obviously, it's all different for everyone. The batch code game is a real thing when it comes to Creed. That's the only brand that it actually makes any sense to me about batch codes, because it's definitely a real thing. Oh, I smell it radiating off my arm. Beautiful. Do you hate this scent profile? Is this just not a scent profile for you? Does it not speak to you? I can tell you based off of my wife, this is her favorite ever. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Creed Silver Mountain Water and you give it a spray now, who knows? You might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.